Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Blaze Sports' coverage of college sport. It is a beautiful afternoon today at Farrington Stadium, the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils. The softball field in Tempe, Arizona. Like I said, a beautiful day and a beautiful day for some softball. It's the 9-1 Arizona State Sun Devils preparing to take down the University of Pacific Tigers. They enter 1-8. The second of a two-game set, and the finale to the Littlewood Invitational here in Tempe, Arizona. We'll be with you for it all. Speaking of we, I'm your host, Cash Money Versailles. With me is Reese Chell. How are you doing today, Reese?
I'm doing pretty good. It's Sunday, end of the week or start of the week, depends on how you think about it. We definitely have a treat for you guys. Kenzie Brown in the circle today. She has been going off. Pretty much the best pitcher on this Arizona State squad. We'll see how she slices and dices this specific squad.
Without a doubt, Kenzie Brown entering this one 3-1, 22 and a thirds innings pitched, a 2.5 ERA, a little bit higher than she would have, and that's going to come with the 6 earned run performance she had against Indiana, where she still ended up getting a win due to the powerful offense. But that 43 strikeout number in 22 innings pitched is very staggering. And we take a look at the last time these two teams played. Just yesterday, ASU beat the Tigers 9-6. Mary Peyton Hodge started, gave up, allowed 2 runs. Aisa Silva came in relief, pitched 3 more innings, allowed 4 runs, none of them earned. The offense spurred on by a 3-for-4 day by the right fielder Ashleigh Mejia. She will be starting in right field again today. Meanwhile, Pacific, they're entering losers of 7 straight, and they've lost 6 in a row to Arizona State. Their last win in 1992. Kaytee Dalstrom received her 3rd loss of the year, pitched 5 2/3, 9 earned runs on 11 hits, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. 2-for-3 day by the left fielder Olivia Sylvester with 2 RBIs from Kayla Adams. And a bases clearing double for the first baseman Bailey Betcher. And it's certainly going to be a good day, but it is going to be a very difficult one for Pacific, especially if Kenzie Brown can get in that groove like she always seems to do.
Yeah, if you're Pacific here, the biggest thing is going to be laying off of those outside pitches. She has a wicked outside pitch. She doesn't really go inside very much, so laying off of those, but also when you're Kenzie Brown, you paint those corners, so you have to recognize when that ball is out of the zone. But when that usually outside isn't working, she will go to that wicked rise ball up, and she also has a screwball that goes down. She really goes to all north, south, east, west, but mostly looking for those outside pitches, laying off of those, and also that not getting tricked by that rise ball. Once they start to recognize that outside pitch, that is what Pacific will need to do, and also just take every advantage that they get. I know that last game they had a bases loaded, but they weren't able to capitalize on it. So one of the biggest things is when Kenzie Brown makes those mistakes, Pacific needs to capitalize on them. And then also we have a first start for Alexa Lewis here, and she's gonna have to really get through this ASU batting lineup, as they've kind of been carving up Pacific the last game, like you were talking about. But we'll definitely see this. You're thinking coming into this game, ASU is probably going to dominate, but Pacific could be a sneaky squad. I know that you were mentioning that they, at least earlier to me, that they haven't won, like this matchup, they haven't won since, what was it,
1992.
1992.
They are 7-18 in the history of these two teams playing. They're looking for win number 8. However likely that may be, we'd have to check the sports books. But it's certainly not looking good. ASU looking to get their 7th consecutive win against this Tiger team. Just moments away from first pitch here at Farrington. We mentioned Alexa Lewis in the circle. 2.47 ERA entering this one. 5 2/3 innings pitched. She's allowed 5 hits and 4 walks. Only 2 earned runs, but 2 strikeouts. A lot of these softball pitchers we see really pitching to contact, letting the defense behind them, and I think that's why Kenzie Brown's really made a name for herself, as she's not pitching to contact so much as she's pitching to get you out.
Yeah, I think there's some great defensive players on this team, such as Jasmiri Roberts, the freshman. She's been doing a great job kind of doing third base and shortstop ever since Ho Ching had her concussion. She's been kind of filling in on that left side of the infield there. But she's been, I know I watched the Northwestern game and she was making some amazing plays. But also, I mean, you can't sleep on this offense as well. I mean, we talk so much about Kenzie Brown, but this ASU squad definitely has some heavy hitters.
Absolutely, and the heaviest of hitters, it's going to be the outfield with Tanya Wendell and Kaylee Pond, who will be standing in at the first and fifth hole today, respectively. And these, according to my stats, I believe I might have it wrong, which great preparation by me. But according to my stats, they've combined for 5 home runs to the year. I believe Kaylee Pond actually has 4, so that would make it 6, and 16 16 RBIs between each other. And it's going to be a really good game. It's going to be really exciting, especially with Tanya Wendell at the leadoff spot as she enters this one with an 865 OPS, 240 average. Surprising that Kaylee Pond is batting lower in the average than you would anticipate somebody with a 318 average and a near 1200 OPS to.
Yeah, and there's one more player that I would kind of like to mention here. It's number 12, Katie Chester. She's going to be doing she's DH right now. She's batting 423 right now, 1.199 OPS. She currently has 11 hits, 2 home runs, and 11 RBIs just in these short amount of games that have been played so far. She's batting at the 3 spot, and she hits that ball hard. Those home runs that I was talking about, those were no doubters. And even the ones that she fouls off, she really gets all that ball. So, I mean, she's definitely the power hitter in this lineup, and we'll see if she does anything here.
Absolutely, and I did have it right. It is 4 home runs, 10 RBIs for Kaylee Pond. She's been off to an electric start. I believe she still has that 1,200 OPS.
Yeah,
it's actually up. It's a 1,240 OPS. So they updated the stats this morning, finished my board at about midnight. But we did have an agreement, Reese, before the game. When we saw that Kenzie Brown was pitching today, starting in the circle, we made an agreement. If she goes for a perfect game, whether or not they get the full 7 innings, like if it's a run rule at 5 or 6, we both agreed that we will purchase Kenzie Brown jerseys right after the game.
I think it's only fair. I mean,
it's only fair.
And we're supposed to be unbiased, reporters. But I mean, there's no denying how good Kenzie Brown is. I think even if I was going to Pacific, I'd probably buy her jersey if she got a perfect game here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And if it happens, make sure to follow us on Instagram at cashmoney_films and at Reese Chell Sports. It is?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Thank you for that little shout out.
Of course.
Definitely go follow.
And of course, follow Blaze Radio and Blaze Radio Sports on Instagram as well for all updates sports wise. Player introductions just wrapping up at Farrington. The national anthem soon to come, and then first pitch. Of course, the Tigers, the away team, will be starting off at bat. And the 1-2-3. No national anthem.
I think they normally let them all go out first, and then that's what happened last time at least.
Right.
So.
But yeah, the 1-2-3, it's going to start off with Allie Capello, then move over to Olivia Sylvester, and then Bailey Betcher, the right fielder, left fielder, and first baseman, respectively, to start the first inning for the Tigers. And the reason everyone's here now getting warmed up in the circle, Kenzie Brown, we mentioned 40 strikeouts and just over 20 innings pitched. She's been fantastic, especially after coming off of a week where she won Big 12 Pitcher of the Week. She's been absolutely phenomenal. Again, if you go look at my Instagram, again, that's cashmoney_films. You can see my segment for Inside the Inferno talking about how dominant she's been, even coming out of the bullpen when they've needed her to be to get a save like she did against Texas State and the Kachikawa Classic.
Yeah, I mean, she truly is electric, and I think one of the biggest things is also her endurance. I mean, last week we saw her, pitching against number 3 Oklahoma at the time, pitching over 120 pitches, and then 2 days later she pitched 90 pitches against Northwestern. So going against 2 great squads and also coming out, with a respectable loss against Oklahoma, but then a great win against Northwestern, and she's really just an endurance pitcher. I mean, if you listen to that broadcast, I think my arm would have fallen off if I was Kenzie Brown. I don't really know how she does it with that rotator cuff or whatever other muscles are in that shoulder, but it's truly a spectacle whenever she is in the circle.
Absolutely.
I guess we're not doing the national
No
anthem.
national anthem. I'm guessing because it's an invitational, they got it going earlier. So stepping in now is Allie Capello, the right fielder, to get things started for the Tigers. First pitch underway at 12:49. That one low, and that one's in for strike one. Behind the plate umpiring, it's Todd Foy, and at first base, Smokey Eds. Third base, Brett Higgins. Hoping for some really good calls from this umpiring crew, as already an early 0-1 count.
Allie Capello, she's hitting 360 this game.
Grounder up the middle, fielded. It's a 6-3, almost the perfect game, ruined in the first at bat. We should probably stop saying that those two words for the sake of luck. But the shortstop, it's Brooklyn Ulrich moving over to field that one and getting it over to the first baseman, Emily Shep. Stepping in now, Olivia Sylvester from that left side. We'll take that one for ball one. Did not catch the outside.
Interesting fact about Sylvester, she already has 3 hit by pitches this game, and you can definitely tell that she crowds that plate. But we'll see if Kenzie Brown, normally she lives on that outside, but maybe if she tries something inside, we'll see if a hit by pitch happens.
That one outside for ball two, an early 2-0 count. Sylvester entering this one with a 280 average, 837 OPS, 2 Ks. No home runs, RBIs, or walks, and the biggest struggle for this team has been the offense. They've been run ruled in 2 separate performances. That one low does not catch it, so early, very, very beneficial hitters count for Sylvester. It's 3-0.
Kind of like I was talking about before the game. I mean, the biggest thing for this Pacific squad is just being patient with Kenzie Brown. Everybody's human. They're going to make mistakes. That's when you have to capitalize.
Stepping in on the plate is Sylvester, and that one will be outside, so it's a walk. There goes the perfect game. So no Kenzie Brown jerseys for either of us. Do we want to lower the bar to a no-hitter?
Maybe then we'll get pizza after.
Okay. So already one on after a 4-0. As stepping in now for Pacific will be Bailey Betcher. From that right side, that one's catching the zone for strike one on the outside. And very interesting because I could have sworn that one would have been maybe outside and the first pitch of the other at-bat was a strike, but, Todd Foy obviously has the better view than I do. That one inside will miss inside. It's ball one. It'll even up the count 1 apiece.
Bailey coming in. She has the most RBIs on the squad so far this year with 8. So we'll see with somebody on first if she'll capitalize.
The 1-1. That one fouled back for strike number 2. Thank the Lord for this netting, as I probably would have caught one to the face right there.
I should have brought my glove.
Why don't I bring my glove either?
There's been I've had some close calls.
Pitch clock winding down. Here's the 1-2. That one, pop fly, right side, going for it is Emily Shep. She will haul it in foul territory for out number 2.
Yeah, that was a great catch right there. That was just about to go into the Pacific bench over there, but just barely didn't get over. And also a great catch by Shep.
Absolutely. Almost took a tumble into the Pacific dugout. But now stepping in the 4-hole, it's Kayla Adams, the DH for Pacific. She's batting cleanup today. She's got 1 on, 2 down. And she is hoping to not pull this one towards the left fielder, Tanya Windle. That one in for strike number 1 of the AB. Kenzie Brown still searching for that first strikeout of the afternoon. The 0-1, swing and a miss. It's strike number 2, and if she can get one just like that, it'll be strikeout number 41 of the year for Kenzie Brown, coming off a year with over 280 last year. Big reason why she was a preseason All-American and All-Big 12 pitcher. The 0-2, swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will set down the Tigers. So they'll leave one on thanks to the walk.
And that was exactly that rise ball that I was talking about. So hard to lay off of, especially when you have an opportunity to score one, especially early. Just a great pitch by Kenzie Brown there, recognizing that, the hitter was going to come in aggressive.
Absolutely, and Kenzie Brown, her riser's got to be the deadliest pitch in her mix, without a doubt. The high velocity and already a high fastball both in baseball and in softball, especially baseball with the higher arm slot action. It's because you see it so well, you want to swing at it more, and that just makes it a more difficult pitch because it gets up so high on you, so up and in on you.
Yeah, I mean, the deception that she has on that pitch is truly incredible. I know if I was in that box, if I had any chance, I would probably try to swing for it, but I think if I was in the box, my approach would just be not swing at all. But that would just be me. I don't know, if you were in the box, Kenzie Brown's pitching.
I'm sitting fastball.
You're sitting fastball? Okay.
500 dead center first. No, absolutely not. I have not played baseball. I've played baseball for fun with my friends, and I'm still terrible. But I've not played competitive baseball since kindergarten. I mentioned to you that I played football for 10 years, and that's nowhere near as difficult of a mental game. Or they're different mental aspects. But, the strategy has to be sitting on that fastball, and it comes down to being disciplined at the plate.
Yeah. I think also just a prayer. A prayer would be good, too.
A big prayer. A Hail Mary. Some Van Halen as we move into the bottom of the first. Leading it off for the ASU Sun Devils, it's the left fielder, Tanya Windle. The senior's been fantastic defensively, making highlight plays, diving catches in the outfield. And now we'll get to see what she can do here, leading it off for the Sun Devils. Entering this one, batting .240, .865 with 2 home runs. She has struck out 4 times, walked 3, as we get to see the first pitch from Lewis. It's low and away in the other batter's box. It'll miss for ball 1. On deck is Emily Shep, the first baseman. Made a nice catch in the top of the first, as that one will catch the zone for strike 1.
That was a good pitch there. Great tunnel. Just getting that first pitch was kind of way outside, and then that next one kind of coming through that same tunnel, but just catching that outside. Great job there.
Lewis making her first start of the season. That one hit to left center. It will not get down, as going back into shallow left center was the shortstop, Amanda Bricker, who will be leading off next inning for the Tigers. Does a great job of getting back, calling for it, as you want your shortstop to do, really the captain of your infield, and oftentimes making the difficult catches. We saw it all the time with, Fernando. We're both from San Diego, so we're Padres fans. We saw it with Fernando Tatis. Before he moved to right field, Ha-Seong Kim as well, and so many talented
don't mention that name.
Ha-Seong Kim?
I get heartbroken.
That one low for ball 1. As in now is Emily Shep, the junior first baseman.
Yeah, Emily Shep, she's batting .321, .894 OPS, with just 1 home run this year. She's slugging .500, though.
That one will catch the zone for strike 1 inside. And Lewis really establishing it on that right-handed batter's box, but so is Kenzie Brown, and I think it comes natural with being right-handed. Is that one will also be in on the right-handed batter's box, but will miss the low for ball 2.
Yeah, and what kind of comes with those, especially with right-handed hitters coming in, could be hit by pitches. We kind of see more hit by pitches in softball, but we'll see if one happens here.
The 2-1. This one hit on a line. It hooks foul, but a hard hit on the inside fastball from Emily Shep. It'll even up the count 2-2. And she's looking to lay off on that a little bit more to pull that one left as she pulls it very far. The 2-2 swung fouled back. It'll remain a 2-2 count for Emily Shep.
The infield kind of is, there's a lot of green grass right up the middle. They're kind of parting the seas for her. We'll see if she can try to get something up the middle.
Once again, the 2-2. Lewis, pitch. This one hit on the line to shallow left. It'll get down. It is a base hit for the Sun Devils as they are finally on base. The first hit of the afternoon goes to Emily Shep, as we'll see Katie Chester step in now with a runner on as she enters this one batting .423 at 1,200 OPS, 2 home runs, 11 RBIs. She's been walked 6 times as opposed to only striking out twice. And this Sun Devils squad has really done a fantastic job of laying off and not really striking out a whole lot.
Yeah, she's definitely not a hitter that you want in the box right now as she pulls that one to the left side. Yeah, number 12, she has really established herself with already 11 hits. Like I said, 2 home runs, 11 RBIs, most RBIs on this whole ASU roster so far. We'll see if she can capitalize here.
Here comes the 0-1 after fouling that one. Swing and a foul tip into the catcher's glove. It'll be strike 2.
And I see somebody in the building. I see a Sun Devil in the building specifically, Sparky. Don't normally see him at softball games, but it's good to see him here.
What do you think he'd say if we got him on the call?
I think he would say that.
Pretty accurate. Pretty accurate. I don't think I've heard Sparky talk at all.
I don't think they're allowed to talk.
Yeah, because they're supposed to remain secret, huh?
Because they're like mascots, and I don't think mascots are allowed to talk as he throws up that pitchfork.
1-2 will miss outside, evening it up. And Katie Chester doing a great job of battling here. She's fouled off 2 pitches. Now evening it up by laying off of some.
I mean, with this 6 walks, she definitely has a good eye, but definitely do want a pitcher. You don't want a walker.
2-2 pitch, fouled off again. That one will go out of the park, but not necessarily the wall she would have liked to hit it over. It'll remain 2-2. She's now fouled off 3 pitches this at bat.
Yeah, that one will definitely go into the trees.
There's trees over there? There is.
Yeah, there is. Surprisingly, in Arizona, there is trees.
Crazy that. Here's the 2-2 again. That one inside. It'll miss. Full count now. Filling it up.
Lewis getting into a little bit of trouble here in the first inning.
Sparky getting hype on that third baseline stands. Payoff pitch. This one fouled off again, as that's now, I think, 4 fouls for Katie Chester.
Yeah, big thing with this ASU squad is they don't really look at a lot of pitches. They definitely foul a lot off, which is not great for these Pacific pitchers, as they'll definitely get that pitch count up.
Back to the full count. Emily Shep on first. Only 1 out from the leadoff hitter, Tanya Windle. The pop out to short. 3-2. That one fouled off again. That's now 5 in the AB for Katie Chesters. That one looked like it might have been running outside a little bit with some breaking action.
Yeah, I'm surprised she got a piece of that there. That one was definitely breaking outside. Definitely not a pitch that you want to be swinging at. That would have been ball 4. But great job by her by fouling that off.
Sticking with the full count. This one, line drive. It's off the third baseman's glove. Both will come safe. It'll be interesting to see if they call that a hit or an error. But nonetheless, now 2 on as the cleanup batter, Ashleigh Mejia, the sophomore right fielder, will get ready to come out.
Yeah, that was just it was in the glove, but just kind of slipped out there. That's definitely a play that you want to make. Not wanting ASU to get some action early. Just a mistake in the infield there.
Katie Chester will immediately be subbed out as they've already got a pinch runner. It's Yaya Acuna, number 21, standing in at first base. And Yaya Acuna, sister of ASU class of 23 softball love, Yanira Acuna. She had a 3-time perfect fielding percentage at Sal Point Catholic. First pitch on Mejia will be low for ball one.
Ashleigh Mejia coming in with the most ABs so far this season with 30.
The 1-0 will catch the zone low for the 1-1 now.
Nasty
on
pitch
Mejia.
there.
Yeah, very, like you mentioned earlier, tunnel, but barely catches it. Just looked so similar to the pitch before. Likely why she wanted to go to it is the 1-1 grounded to short. 6 bobbled. Can't get it in time. So another, they did call the Katie Chester hit a single. That one likely to be an error, as that could cost the inning.
Just that left side of the infield has been having a tough time. Bricker and Hayes. Bricker at shortstop and Hayes at third base. Hayes with the bobble that, was called a single, but that was definitely a play that you need to make. You need to put less pressure on this pitcher, especially with this being her first start of the season, getting into some early trouble with Devils on all bases here. As Sparky is on top of the ASU bench there.
With a Sparky plush.
Yeah, hyping the crowd and that bench up.
1-1, or this is the 0-0 as we now move to Kaylee Pond. Fouls that one back first pitch, and she wanted every bit of that. Like we mentioned, she's entering this one.
Yeah, she has 4 home runs, like you said, with the OPS 1.24, and she's really been the power hitter on this squad so far. She does have 7 walks, so normally when you see power hitters like that, you don't see them walking as well as they do, but Kaylee Pond kind of being different like that.
Built different.
Built
she takes
different,
that
yeah.
one outside for ball 1 to even the count. With the bases loaded, we'll line that one to right. Both of them come. Actually, they'll halt it. They'll leave the bases loaded. Yaya Acuna thought about it. Ultimately decided to run back. It's an RBI single for Kaylee Pond to get scoring underway. Bases will remain loaded as Jasmine Roberts, the freshman second baseman, heading out there now for her first at-bat today.
Yeah, I think they might have had a play with Ashleigh Mejia. I think she thought that they were going to bring 2 in there and pretty much went halfway between the second and third bases. Might have had a play there when that ball was coming in, but, I mean, when that sort of thing happens, you're not really looking around. You're just looking to get the ball back in the infield.
0-1 on Jasmine Roberts. Swings this one to left center, going back, off the wall. Will it be bases clearing? No, it will be a double that will drive into an absolute crushing hit. Warning track power. She would have wanted all of it, but she got as much as she could, driving in 2 runs for the Sun Devils.
Yeah, this freshman is definitely one to watch. She's been doing an amazing job her first season here at ASU. Excited to see her, for the rest of the season. Getting a full college season, we'll see what she does. But just a great piece of hit in there, taking it where it was given. Almost was over the wall, but great job there by her.
And a mound visit as they will be going to the pen here. So 1 out collected for Alexa Lewis. Things get away from her. She's given up 4 hits, 3 runs, and like I said, only collected 1 out. As now stepping in will be Justice Alcaraz. She's collected the only win for this pitching staff. She's 1-3 with 18 innings pitched, a 4.67 ERA. Sorry, I couldn't.
You had to do it.
325 average against. She struck out 4 batters. She's walked 5. So we'll see what she can do in relief here in the bottom of the first, as that now marks 2 consecutive softball games where I've seen the starters get pulled in 1 out collected or less. Of course, last time Memphis had a tragic start to their game against Northwestern. And I think this is a bit events like this is why I think Kenzie Brown's been so good and so durable. It's because the offense has done such a great job of performing and producing runs and really giving her time between innings to recover. I don't think Kenzie Brown would be near as good, or sure, she's talented, but her stats wouldn't speak for it if she didn't have time in between innings to recover, if her batters were going down 1-2-3. As the first pitch from Justice Alcaraz misses low for ball one. As stepping in now for the Sun Devils, it's Samantha Swan, the catcher, the junior. That one up and in, and it hit her. So an early hit by pitch. And we're already to the 8th hole for this Sun Devil lineup. It's now Brooklyn Ulrich stepping in from that left side, the red shirt senior shortstop.
Ulrich coming in, just batting under 400 at 375.
Had an RBI in her last time out. Now batting with bases loaded. Grounder to the catcher, and it hit her. So the 1-2-3 double play to clean things up and get out of trouble for the Tigers. Still 3 runs scored on 4 hits.
And that was a great heads-up play there, recognizing, making a play at the plate, but also making a play at first base. Normally when you see those, you throw to first base, but sometimes it doesn't pan out. But that one, that's definitely what this Pacific squad needed, just needed to stop the bleeding. And we'll see. I mean, really what they need to do is put up some runs. If I'm the Pacific squad, I know that's what I would. I mean, of course, you're always prioritizing putting up runs. But you really, really need to right now, especially with ASU coming off of that hot start. You want to extinguish that flame right now. As Kenzie Brown comes in to do another inning of work. We're in the top of the second. The score is 0-3 Pacific against ASU. Pacific has had no hits, and they have had 1 error. And ASU has had 4 hits and no errors so far.
The lineup will be Amanda Bricker, Jordan Hayes, and Caitlin Maciel. Of course, Hayes starting today, the senior infielder, batting .211 just over the Mendoza line. Maciel at .286, but Amanda Bricker starting today with a 59 batting average, a .318 OPS. She has walked 3 times, and that's likely what she'll be looking for here. Is I believe she's only with 1 hit on the year. Yep, 1 hit in 17 at-bats. This will be 8B, number 18 of the year. And it comes against one of the top pitchers in America and likely a top draft pick in the AUSL.
As Kenzie Brown gets ready to start this second inning off. The pitch here, be outside, will be a ball 1 for the shortstop Bricker.
Bricker struggled defensively last inning, committing an error that could have been a end of inning double play. Now we'll see what she can do offensively.
And that will be down in the zone, that screwball down. I mean, you see, you think it's, with that rise ball and the screwball, man, that's just hard to hit. The count is now 1-1, no outs. As Kenzie Brown continues her work here. Pitch there, that'll be right up towards us. And looks like it'll stay on the roof. I thought I would need my glove for that one. That one was just barely didn't hit us. The count is 1-2.
That hit a car?
Maybe. I
heard a car alarm.
I thought over there is like where the tickets
It is.
are. So maybe it hit a metal detector.
Maybe.
Could have. And the pitch there, screwball, swung at, missed, and that'll be a strikeout for Kenzie Brown. I believe that's her first of the game.
That'll be the second
of the game. There we go.
Second straight as well. And a little bit shocking considering the year Amanda Bricker, or the start to the season Bricker's had. Originally a transfer from Cal Baptist, coming off a year with a 344 average and 23 RBIs. She did homer in 3 straight games almost about a year ago from next week. And she strikes out in her first AB today as that one is a
rise ball up but laid off for Jordan Hayes, who's playing third base, also having a little bit of trouble with the fielding early this game as the count is 1-0, 1 out. That ball is up again. That rise ball just isn't looking too enticing to Hayes so far this at-bat. We'll see how Kenzie Brown adapts to that. We'll see if she goes down or maybe she goes back to that outside. And here's the pitch. She will go back down, and that'll be a strike. Just the accuracy that Kenzie Brown has when she needs it is just impeccable, as the count is now 2-1. Again, there's 1 out, nobody on base. And the score is still 0-3. Top of the second. Pitch there will be fouled back. It'll be 2-2. As that'll be another ball down. This at bat, I mentioned about how Kenzie Brown likes to be outside, but kind of going north-south here with her pitches to Hayes. As the pitch here from Brown. That'll be that rise ball, and that one looked enticing. Second strikeout of the inning. Third for Kenzie Brown so far.
And again, it's that deadly rise ball for Kenzie Brown. I mentioned earlier that it's just so easy to see that it's really hard to lay off of, and these Tigers they're learning the hard way.
Maciel, the catcher, coming into that right box. Pitch there. Pretty much a little bit on that left side, but definitely a strike.
Maciel, the sophomore catcher, transfer from the University of Missouri, Kansas City.
She's showing bunt here. We'll see if she pulls back. She does. Swings. That'll be a ball on that outside. Swung at. Count is 0-2. 2 outs.
Early 0-2 count for Maciel.
Pitch there. That'll be way outside. Kenzie Brown saying a little bit of a my bad there. Might have slipped off the fingers. Count is now 1-2. I mean, that's kind of the perfect count and the perfect time that you kind of want to have those slip-ups. As the pitch here. Swung at and missed. Okay, I've always wanted to do something. Amanda Bricker, Jordan Hayes, Caitlin Maciel, all down by way of the K.
Say it, Donnie.
If there's any Padre fans listening, I think you'll know where that's from. Always wanted to do that.
I think we've got one listener. I think it's my mom. 2 listeners.
There we go.
Oh, my goodness. Might be my mom on 2 computers. But now 4 straight strikeouts for Kenzie Brown, continuing to shove. And her day is far from over. And continuing to get them but with that high fastball. We saw the screwball as well. The swing and the miss stuff. It's not like she's tricking them. She's just purely dominating. And I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Kenzie Brown just be a star in the AUSL.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely have to agree with you. I think people definitely aren't paying attention as much as they should, in my opinion. I mean, ASU coming into this season unranked, I mean, I was somebody who kind of disagreed with that. I'm happy to see that they're getting their recognition, and Brown also getting that recognition, and just this whole ASU squad showing the NCAA that they came to play and that they could be competing for maybe a national championship. We'll see. As we start the bottom of the second.
Justice Alcaraz moving into her second inning of work.
As the freshman Avery Montroni, who's been playing third base this game. She comes in batting .250, 500 OPS. No strikeouts so far. And no walks either.
2 of 8. This is just her second start of the year.
Pitch there will be on the outside, but that one will be called a strike. Nice paint there by Justice Alcaraz.
Alcaraz,
Alcaraz.
Not Alcatraz.
That was my bad. That was bad. as that pitch is pulled, that was my bad. That was
Justice Alcaraz is already an insane name. Yeah, but Justin Alcatraz. Justice Alcatraz.
Yeah, that was a slip up on my part. I apologize for that. As that pitch over to third, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The freshman catcher from Cappuccino High School in San Bruno, California, unable to get much there. As the batting order flips over, and coming back out, it's Tanya Wendell. The transfer from Utah Tech hit a home run in the first ASU at-bat of the year last season. First time since 2000.
As she shows bunt there, but pulls back. That'll be a ball on the outside there. Count is 1-0. There's one out. Bottom of the second, the score is 0-3. ASU still on top as that one will be caught at shortstop there. Just a screamer off the bat, but Bricker gets a hold of it there.
And Bricker seems to be the #1 enemy for Tanya Wendell right now. Caught the pop out earlier, the line out right there, as an early quick 2 down for the Sun Devils, as we might see Kenzie Brown a little bit earlier than we would have liked to.
As that one gets the bottom outside corner there. Count is 0-1. There's 2 outs. As Emily Shep comes up, she's playing first base. She got a single just last inning.
Emily Shep, a transfer from the U of A.
Yeah, there's I believe 2 players on this ASU squad that have transferred from U of A, as that one's a screamer off the left to the left side, but that'll be just foul. Just needed to be a little bit early on that one. I mean, if she was on it, that would have been a great, probably single or maybe even double.
The other one's a pitcher, Aisa Silva. She graduated from Mountain View High School in Tucson. Emily Shep, meanwhile, from Torrance High School in Torrance, California.
As that ball will be high and up. Count is 2-2. 2 outs, nobody on base.
The pitch is high and up. Sorry.
As the pitch here be swung on. Bricker has a little bit of trouble picking it up. Won't be able to field it.
That's now 2 errors for the shortstop over there, Amanda Bricker. As she's shown some good flashes defensively, but when it comes to these routine ground balls, she's really struggling.
As Yaya Acuna comes up to bat here, number 21. As that one will be caught by the shortstop there. She didn't have any trouble with that one. As she was kind of cheating in a little bit. I think that would have gotten through. Probably wouldn't have if she wasn't cheating in. As that will be the end of the second inning. Score is 0-3, ASU on top. As Kenzie Brown will soon be coming back into the circle for her third inning of work.
And a very, very quick second inning for both sides, of course. Struck out the side, Kenzie Brown struck out the side, and for Pacific, not Lewis, Alcaraz played phenomenally in relief. As ASU, who did start off 4 of 8 today, now 4 of 11.
I'm trying to see what's going on here. Trying to keep this crowd going. As we come into the top of the third at Farrington Stadium, home of the Sun Devils softball.
It looks like Judy's got it. Congratulations, Judy. And thank you for racing with us. Enjoy your prize.
And we'll see what Kenzie Brown does after having an amazing last inning. Having all of those batters go down by way of the K. We'll see what she does here.
Some Jimmy Eat World on the stereo today.
Yeah, changing the playlist up a little bit. I remember the last game that I did against Northwestern. We're playing a lot of pop, a lot of Tate McRae. Now, I'm not complaining about what music's playing. I love music no matter what it is, so. Some more throwback songs here, I would say.
And I'm looking to my right. I'm seeing some Rosati jerseys, and of course, sitting on the bench is Ave Rosati for the Pacific Tigers. Do you want to take a shot at how to pronounce her birth name?
You know what? I already had Alcatraz earlier, so I think I might leave that to you.
All right. Start of the third, as that one misses up and in. Kenzie Brown will start off with a pitch outside. Now, I'll take a guess. When I was building my board last night, I was terrified, praying I didn't have to say this more often. But I guess I'm doing this to myself for the clicks. As the 1-0 will catch the zone at the top. Strike one evens it up. Now, we're going to take a shot at this. It's a Tawavapeo Mamalu Rosati.
That sounds about right.
I dare anyone else who doesn't know Rosati to take a better guess, as that one's a swing and a miss. Some great tunnel and just swings over top of it as it gets some run down. And now a 1-2 pitchers count for Kenzie Brown, and likely we'll see 5th strikeout in a row for Kenzie Brown.
I mean, I don't want to jinx it, but
1-2, fouled off. I almost did. The announcer's jinx. I gotta know better.
Yeah.
A quick timeout for the batter, Peyton Clifford. She's stepping in at the A-hole. This is her first at bat. 1-2. She's attempting to fight here in the 1-2. Payoff pitch. Line drive, left center, and there goes the no-hitter. So the announcer's jinx is very much real and very evident, and I feel I owe Kenzie Brown a severe apology. Maybe I should go buy that jersey, and if the proceeds go to Kenzie Brown, which they might with NIL these days. But, man, there goes the no-hitter.
Maybe for my birthday, that's what I'll ask for. A Kenzie Brown jersey and a Sam Murphy, if you know.
Steal, and the throw is not in time.
That was a late steal there.
Yeah, a little bit of a bobble from Samantha Swan, the catcher. So likely a passed ball call, but a steal nonetheless for Peyton Clifford.
Yeah, I mean, as I was saying, as I was rudely interrupted. No, I'm just kidding.
My job.
That's true. That's true. If you know Sam Murphy from the ASU club hockey, women's hockey squad, she's their captain. I think I would love a jersey by her. Her and Kenzie Brown. I think if I had those two jerseys, I'd probably wear those pretty much every day.
What about a Jeff Sims jersey?
You know what? I think I would gift that to my brother. Maybe my dog. Just
Preston
kidding.
does not like my comment about Jeff Sims. That one, a drag bunt, will go foul. So that'll put the count 1-2. No outs so far. Peyton Clifford stepping in on second. If you're just joining us, I'm Cash Money Versailles with me. Reese Chell. 3-0, top of the third. ASU with the lead. The Pacific Tigers looking to get their first win against the Sun Devils since 1992. And it's not looking good so far, but their starting pitcher has settled, or their relief pitcher settled in. Coming up with a slap hit, misses, and that's another strikeout for Kenzie Brown. That's number 5 now, as the number 9 hitter, Zadie Tagalog, goes down by way of the K, and Ali Capello steps up now, the Tiger batting order. Moving over.
Just flipping as the ASU squad, though. That one flipped last inning.
That one in for strike 1. And the Pacific Tigers 1 hit to ASU's 4, a big reason. And, of course, the 2 errors as well defensively from Amanda Bricker, a big reason why they're in this hole. The 0-1. Swung on, fouled. Had the distance to maybe go, but it's hard to hit an opposite field home run. It'll go foul, and a 0-2 count now for Ali Capello, the right fielder.
Yeah, that one was. We've been seeing a lot of early hits, but not a lot of late ones. That one was a late foul there. So we'll see if she can speed her bat up.
0-2 will miss outside. No steal from Peyton Clifford. She thought about it and probably wouldn't have been a terrible idea, but with Samantha Swan steadying in at the dish.
Yeah, that ball almost got away. That was really outside. Uncharacteristic of Kenzie Brown there.
1-2 count. That one fouled off, bouncing off the net back into the field of play. It'll remain 1-2.
Yeah, having a hard time catching up to Kenzie Brown's fast pitches. We'll see if she can adjust here with the 1-2 count. There's a great opportunity for Pacific to put some runs up on the board, especially with the Tiger on second base.
Again, the 1-2. Foul down the third baseline, pulled it. As on deck is Olivia Sylvester trying to time up that fastball and get ready to face Kenzie Brown for his second time. Sylvester, her first time up, walked. Continuing to fight here. As that one, fly ball to right, moving over is Yaya Acuna. The throw is not in time. Almost a fantastic play from the outfield. Tanya Windle in left, shouting out Yaya Acuna.
That was a rocket there. She wasn't originally in right field starting the game. Ashleigh Mejia was originally there. But great heads-up play by Yaya, just barely not getting that throw in. But it had the accuracy, had the speed.
And the sacrifice fly will move our runner over. Now with 2 outs and a runner on third, a chance to get their first run of the day. It's Olivia Sylvester, who's coming off of a year where she led the Tigers in just about every major category offensively. The 0-1. Outside, catches the corner for strike 2.
I mean, I don't know what to do if I'm a hitter there. I mean, you try to lay off it, and then it ends up being a strike anyway.
And you got to wait for your pitch.
Yeah.
Chasing after that is not going to be good, but you get to stay alive, as I believe issuing a warning on Olivia Sylvester. I think he's saying she's crowding on the plate. Here's the 0-2. And crowding the plate she will. Trying to choke up. Fouls it back. Remaining 0-2 here.
Yeah, she does definitely crowd the plate. Like I said earlier, she has already 3 hit by pitches this game. Maybe trying to get another one here. Just trying to get on first base. But there's a lot of green grass up the middle. I think if I was her, I would try to, again, get my pitch, hit something up the middle, but definitely easier said than done.
The 0-2. Swung. Not a foul tip, so it'll just be a foul, a quick mound visit between Swan and Brown. And we'll get yet another 0-2 between Brown and Sylvester. Walked her last time out. It was a 4-pitch walk. The 0-2 from Brown. Swung on, fouled back, and a great job from Sylvester continuing to fight here against Kenzie Brown.
Yeah, Swan caught that after it hit the net. Sadly, that does not count. Although sometimes I wish it did. Maybe a little banana balls. Banana ball there.
Foul balls being caught by the fans in the stands, and boom, you're out, buddy.
Yeah.
Back to the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Kenzie Brown gets 2 by way of the K. The other one, a fly to right fielder, Yaya Cunha. And we'll move to the bottom of the third now as ASU looks to build on that 3-0 lead, due in large part to the phenomenal day in the circle from Kenzie Brown. That's now 6 strikeouts through 3 innings pitched, only 1 hit allowed, 1 walk. And she's only thrown 47 pitches. She's on good pace, about 16 per inning.
All right, I have a little fun fact for you guys. A little bit about Farrington Stadium. That's a little bit unusual. It's very symmetric. Out to right field, 202. Out to left, 202. Dead center, 210. You normally kind of see some different dimensions depending on the left and right side. But Farrington, very even, giving all hitters an equal chance. That's just a little factoid to throw out there.
210 to center. What else? Or are you a really big baseball fan? I'd call myself pretty big into baseball, but not like.
I would say I'm well versed. That's what I would say.
What are the only 2 stadiums that have perfectly symmetrical outfield walls?
Oh, don't hit. Okay. I think I'm a fan of the playing. I've only been to 3 ballparks, although I'm hoping to go to more.
Which ones have you been to?
I've been to Petco, of course, Chase.
Yep.
And then I've been to the Giants.
Oracle.
Oracle, yeah. I actually have a little charm on my backpack that my mom gave me for Christmas that you continuously add. Do you even know the fact?
I know Kaufman is one of them.
Okay.
Wrigley. Wrigley? Oh, yeah, Wrigley. Sorry, I was thinking of Fenway. They're both really old.
It is the old ones.
Fenway. Hold on. It says Fenway and Wrigley? Oh, Kansas City and Toronto are the only 2 stadiums in MLB with symmetrical outfield dimensions and uniform wall height.
As we get the bottom of the third started here.
And Ashleigh Mejia now DHing for the team. So no more Katie Chester today. As that one will catch the corner for strike 1. So it'll even it up 1 apiece. Ashleigh Mejia pinch ran and scored her last time up. No, she got hit by a pitch last time up. Grounder to the pitcher, and that'll be an out. So an early ground out as Justice Alcaraz, or how you would pronounce it, Alcatraz. Sorry.
My friends and have been texting me about this. Will haunt me forever.
It might.
It's my dyslexia. I should have looked it up. Oh, I'll never get over that.
New at bat this time with Kaylee Pond stepping in. An RBI single her last time up to right. I believe that was with bases loaded as well.
Yeah, she got an RBI there.
And that one will catch the bottom for strike two. So now, or that's a 1-1 now, as stat broadcast a little bit delayed.
I think this is kind of in the point of the game where stat broadcast struggles to keep up. If you don't know, stat broadcast is where we can pull it up on our computers, and it gives us all the good little tidbits and stuff that we've been giving, at least some of them that we've been giving you, but it gives us live updates. But
not so much for softball, though.
Yeah, I love using it for volleyball. It was really, really good at volleyball, which you think, you know, with how fast-paced it is, sometimes I can't even tell what's going on. But for some reason, even with a slow sport like softball and even baseball, it struggles to keep up. I don't really know why.
2-2 count for Pond. We'll take that one outside. It'll fill the count 3-2. As Alcaraz has yet to allow a hit, has yet to allow anyone on base, actually. Looking to keep it going as that one's fouled off by Kaylee Pond to keep the count full.
This ASU squad has been doing a really great job of just putting that ball out in play. They've had no strikeouts this entire game so far. Pacific definitely wanting to change that, especially with how much trouble they've been having in fielding.
Payoff pitch, grounded, foul again, once again down that first baseline as Pond continues to fight at the 5-hole. Jasmine Roberts on deck. Samantha Swan in the hole. Not guaranteed we'll see Swan this inning with the 1 out. Full count, payoff pitch, and third time is not the charm. Once again, fouling it off down that first baseline. Almost an hour into this one. Currently 1:42 p.m. ASU leading 3-0, bottom of the third. One down, no one on for Kaylee Pond. Full count, payoff pitch. Fly ball to right. Will it go? No, it will not. Hooks barely foul. Was an absolute beauty of a hit.
Yeah, that's a tough one there. That would have been her 5th home run of the season already. She's just been on an absolute tear. So close there. Had the distance. Just kept hooking it. I mean, she keeps hitting those early. Just barely hit it too early.
This one fouled back into the stands, and a souvenir for a family, but they might have to give that up. Yep,
yeah.
There goes the usher. Unfortunate.
Yeah, I believe back in the day, I think you could take those balls and hand them into concessions and
get like a free hot dog or something?
Get whatever snack you wanted. At least that was in my dad's day, a.k.a. the dinosaur age.
Oh, my goodness.
No, I'm just kidding. But that's what he was telling me in those days. But now we got to give the ball up to the usher. But always good memories out here.
Kaylee Pond will walk on the full count. It'll bring up Jasmine Roberts as they get a little kid to introduce Jasmine Roberts in the booth. How sweet.
Yeah, they've been doing that these past few games, like in a certain inning.
First pitch up and in on Jasmine Roberts. It'll miss for ball 1 and almost got in on her and hit her. A 2 RBI double her last time up. Now batting with 1 on 1 down. Looking for another RBI. That one misses low for ball number 2. An early 2-0 hitters count for Roberts.
Yeah, Roberts just trying to make herself known, especially as a freshman on the squad. She's been starting a lot of these games, and she's been electric.
Grounder to third. 5, 4 in time, does not get the throw off, so it'll be a fielder's choice for Jasmine Roberts. Leaves 1 on first. Now bring up Samantha Swan with 2 down, 1 on. Looking for another chance to increase that lead. And still yet to allow a hit, Justice Alcaraz.
Samantha Swan last time had a hit by pitch. She definitely crowds the plate.
That one catches the bottom of the zone for strike 1. Swan hit by a pitch her last time up. The 0-1. Stealing, it's Jasmine Roberts, and the throw is in time. Caught stealing at second base. A fantastic throw from Caitlin Maciel to the second baseman, Peyton Clifford, will end the inning. Samantha Swan will lead off the next inning for the Sun Devils. It'll also be Brooklyn Ulrich and Avery Matroni as the 1-2-3. But as we move to the top of the 4th, ASU's lead still 3-0. Justice Alcaraz settling in fantastically, and we'll get to see Bailey Betcher, Kayla Adams, and Amanda Bricker all 0 for 1 today, as Kenzie Brown likely coming out for another inning of work. Would be her 4th of the day. She's got 6 strikeouts so far. As actually, I think they are going to the bullpen here.
Yeah, I see some girls warming up.
Actually, that's Brooklyn Ulrich.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought I saw a pitcher mask, but Kenzie Brown will return. Catching will now be Brooke Piawar behind the dish.
And might I say, just how beautiful of a day it is here in Tempe, Arizona. I mean, there's some clouds in the sky, but it's about 70 degrees. You wouldn't really expect this kind of weather in the middle of February, but here we are. I mean, I'm in a short sleeve shirt and some pants. It's just a beautiful day out.
I'm in a long sleeve. I need to get a larger wardrobe, especially when summer comes around.
Oh yeah, I've been having the opposite problem because I've been going to a lot of hockey games, and if you've been to the ice complex,
Oh, Mullet is freezing.
No, you gotta go. Mullet is cold, but the community ice complex, that is a whole other beast. I was wearing 2 pairs of pants yesterday, two pairs of socks, and I was still freezing. That's how cold it gets in that ice complex. But yeah, I would not recommend going in there. But I would definitely recommend next season going to see the girls' club hockey team as we get to the top
or
of the
tuning in on Inferno TV.
Yeah, tune into Inferno TV. You might see me out there. As that first pitch will be on the outside for a strike as the top of the 4th is underway. Kenzie Brown still in the circle. It's a 0-3 ball game. As the pitch here will also be on the outside, but a little bit too high and out. As the count will be 1-1. Brown only allowing 1 hit through 3 innings.
Hey, did you know that Castellanos signed with the Padres?
I saw that. It's official now. As that pitch, that'll be a screwball there. That'll be low and swung at as the count is 1-2.
And we talked briefly about the Nick Castellanos signings. What is your opinions on that? And with Griffin Canning and Herman Marquez, from one Padre fan to another.
You know.
Hold on. We got the 1-2 here.
As that'll be swung on and missed. Because that'll be the first strikeout of the inning. And I believe
now
that's
7 for Kenzie Brown. Head 6.
You know, we'll talk about Nick Castellanos in between top and the bottom. How about that?
Sounds good.
All right. We'll get back to. Stay tuned for that information if you want my opinion on Nick Castellanos and the Padres.
Kenzie Brown goes from 6 strikeouts to 7.
Oh my goodness! I see what you did there. As that is a rise ball that is swung at. By Kayla Adams, number 23, the DH for the squad.
And you got to love the energy that this Pacific team is having in the dugout, despite getting absolutely mowed down at the plate by Kenzie Brown. The team's 1 for 11. They've been walked once, and they've struck out 7 times. But keeping that high energy, and I think that's due in large part to the day that relief pitcher Justice Alcaraz has had today.
As the count is 1-1. She's pretty much thrown 3 straight rise balls there, as that one isn't swung at. Count is 2-1. There's 1 out in the inning. And that was a strikeout for Kenzie Brown. I think I need a counter for how many times both of us have said Kenzie Brown, as that will be a strike there. The count is 2-2. But, I mean, how can you not see Kenzie Brown's name so many times? I mean, just how amazing she is. We just have to keep mentioning it. And I'm sorry if your least favorite color is brown. As the pitch here, that'll be another rise ball. And that is swung at for the second strikeout of the inning, as Kenzie Brown makes it 8 on the day.
Oh, no. Whoever's on the stereo is just evil. As after the 8th strikeout of the day for this Pacific Tigers team, because you had a bad day.
Stay tuned for more singing from Cash. As that ball is down, but it's a strike. Strike 1. For Bricker, who's the shortstop, having kind of trouble with some fielding opportunities. As the score is 0-3. ASU still on top. Shows bunt, pulls back. That'll be a ball. Count was 1-1. As there's nobody on base in the top of the 4th.
What would I have to sing for you to, on stream, for you to buy the Waymo back?
For me to buy the Waymo back.
This is going to be something diabolical.
You know, let me think. As that pitch skied out, then that'll be a can of corn in the right side. As Yaya Cunha makes a play on that, and that'll be the end of the 4th. As this ASU squad comes back up in the bottom of the 4th, looking to tack on some more runs.
And Kenzie Brown continuing to just shove. 2 strikeouts an inning. Only 1 hit allowed. Now she's sub 60 pitches through 4 innings, which is a phenomenal area to be at. As I think Reese is scrolling through her Spotify.
I am scrolling through my Spotify.
But 59 pitches, that's about 15 an inning, and that's a really good pace to get some really good length, especially at like an MLB or AUSL level. Typically what you want to see is, you know, when you're getting 20 pitches an inning, it's looking drastic because you're only going to get about 4 or 5 innings of work. At these 15 pitches per inning, you're getting anywhere between 5 and maybe even 8 innings pitched. And when you're dominating as much as Kenzie Brown, they want to leave her out there as long as possible.
I'm trying to think of a song that you would know, because I know that we kind of have 2 very different music tastes. I know that you listen to a lot of kind of heavy metal. I listen to more pop, rap. I'm all over the place really with mine, but the one that I don't really listen to is heavy metal.
You don't want me singing heavy metal. I don't have the voice for it. God forbid you pull out some Soundgarden or Audio Slave. You're like, you know what, Cash? Sing a bastardized version of Like a Stone. I'm like, I'm just not going to do that. I can't disgrace Chris Cornell like that.
As Samantha,
Rest in peace to the legend.
yeah, as Samantha Swan comes up, the catcher for this ASU squad comes back up. A reminder, the last inning ended with a throw to second base, so Samantha Swan gets another chance to do some damage in the bottom of the fourth. Again, the score is 0-3, ASU on top. Pacific has 1 hit and 2 errors. ASU has 4 hits, no errors. As the Pacific squad is looking for another shutdown inning here.
Back in the circle, Justice Alcaraz, 2 2/3 innings pitched so far. As that's pitch number 34 of the day, still no hits allowed.
Might need to buy her jersey.
Might need to buy her jersey. She does have a no-hitter going. Maybe that'll end here now that I just said that.
We'll see as the pitch there. That'll be slide. Throw to first. Doesn't quite catch it. That was a great slide by Bricker. Lots of these balls have been going to that left side, to that shortstop third base side, to Bricker and Hayes. But they haven't had a lot of success fielding those balls.
Yeah, Bricker getting a lot of action defensively today. I think that's the 6th.
As she lays down a bunt there.
I'm sorry, but I think that is the 6th or 7th time a ball has come the way of Amanda Bricker, and she's bobbled a few, and she's had her fair share of struggles.
As Ulrich lays down another bunt, but that one will also go foul as the count is 0-2, no outs.
Ulrich did have an RBI last time against Pacific. She's not in the lineup a whole lot.
As the pitch here, that one will be outside.
Brooklyn Ulrich did go 2 for 3 with a RBI and a run scored last time out. 1 RBI and 1 run scored. 1 run out of the 29 total by ASU yesterday. A phenomenal number. They beat Portland State 20-2.
That pitch will also be outside. Counting 2-2. The redshirt senior coming in playing shortstop this game. They're definitely getting some new faces in the lineup that they don't normally put out. As that pitch will be down, bobbled, throw to second, and that'll be a steal for Samantha Swan.
And they did call it a single for Samantha Swan last time. No error on the first baseman, likely because it was such a deep hit to short.
Yeah, I believe that's the right call there. It was a sliding play. Difficult to make as that one will be swung on. I believe she might have got the catcher a little bit there with her bat. She looks okay, though.
The no-hitter did end as well for Alcaraz as soon as I mentioned it. So the announcer's jinx goes wrong for both sides.
Yeah.
Man, I am unlucky. I don't think any of these players want me commentating another game for them this year.
This looks like everybody's okay. I believe Elmat's swing there by Ulrich might have clipped the catcher's hand. But we're going to resume play here as that one will also be swung on and foul. It's a full count, no outs. There's a devil on second base. As ASU is looking to tack on some more runs here in the bottom of the fourth. And the throw here, swung on, second base, throw to first will be good, but the runner will move up to third base, Samantha Swan. There's now 1 out in the inning. As Avery Matroni, the freshman, coming up into that right-handed batter's box. It's technically on the left side, but right-handed batter's box. And the throw there. That one had a lot of movement on it inside. doesn't quite clip the zone. Matroni not moving at all on that one. Count is now 1-0, 1 out.
Avery Matroni grounded out to third her last time up, looking to get on base for the first time, and she will.
As that one will be through the left side, and that'll bring in Samantha Swan as the score is now 0-4. Matroni bringing in a run there. As that'll be the second one on the season for her. As the lineup will turn over for this ASU squad. Tanya Windle out in left field. As Matroni seems like she's bringing her gear back. As she's switching out with number 19, Corey Scholl, who will be pinch running for her.
Running at first base for your Sun Devils, number 19, Corey Scholl.
Tanya Whittle, 0 for 2 on today. As that one will be on the outside. As the pitch here swung on, that'll be dribbled off foul to the right side. Count is 0-2. There's one out.
And like I mentioned earlier, Tanya Windle, who's batting now, she's a transfer from Utah Tech. Last year hit a home run in the first at-bat for the Sun Devils of the season.
As that one will be second base, tag, throw first. Safe, but she did tag Corey Scholl. We'll get that one out, but wasn't quite able to get Tanya Whittle at first. That'll be 2 outs. In the bottom of the fourth with Emily Shep, the first baseman, coming up to bat.
Even though we didn't get to see much of Corey Scholl there, the hometown product from Queen Creek.
As that'll be a steal attempt. That ball will go out into center field. As that'll be a steal for Tanya Whittle. As there's now a double in scoring position for Emily Shep. As she's in the first inning, she had an RBI single. 1 for 2. See what she does here as that ball will be down but a strike. Count is 0-2. Again, if you're just now tuning in, the score is 0-4 ASU on top against Pacific. And the pitch there, that'll be a dribbler to third, throw to first, and that'll be the last out of the inning as ASU tacks on one more in that inning. As we go to the top of the fifth at Farrington Stadium.
Alcaraz allows 2 hits, 1 run, her first in each category. And like we promised all the people at home, your opinion on Nick Castellanos.
I don't like it. I think one of the biggest things with this Padres squad is our energy and just the guys that we have around. And I don't think that Nick Castellanos' energy is going to be beneficial to this squad. I think he hasn't been producing as well with Philly. But I do think that if he does pick it back up, we have a lot of hitters that strike out a lot. I mean, Tatis strikes out a lot, but
especially when it comes to the postseason.
Yes, we need, especially with losing Luis Ariz, we need somebody that can just get on base. And I don't really think that's him. I'm really hoping that we slot him in the DH spot. He cannot be hitting, or he cannot be fielding.
Castellanos?
Yes. He's one of the worst fielders in the entire league, in my opinion.
I think they're exploring him at first base.
Oh, God. Anyways.
What about Griffin Canning and Herman Marquez?
You know, Herman Marquez was one that I was very interested in seeing. With his, I feel like he's actually been kind of dominant. I mean, when he was in Colorado, didn't do too bad against us. We'll see. I mean, there's kind of a curse, especially with pitchers in Colorado. We'll see if he has any better success at Petco, of course.
With Ruben Niebla.
Yeah, especially with Ruben Niebla. I mean, I won't even get into general management. I don't want to get into that. With Craig Stamen as the new GM. As we get to the top of the 5th here.
Kenzie Brown back in the circle. 5th inning of work underway. First pitch of the inning. Catches the outside. First strike. Number 1 is stepping in. It's Jordan Hayes, 0 for 1 with a strikeout her last time up back in this 2nd inning.
Jordan Hayes had a strikeout her first time up. This is only her 2nd time coming up to bat. This Pacific squad hasn't really had too much success getting on base. They've only had 1 hit. And of course, Kenzie Brown, she already has 8 Ks on the day. Only 1 walk through 4 innings of work.
Hayes from Lincoln High School in Stockton, California. Tries the drag bunt. Pulls back for ball 2. It's now a 2-1 count, but coming off a junior campaign with a .219 average and 9 RBIs.
I believe that they said that she didn't pull back in time there, and that'll be a strike.
Yes, originally they called it a ball. Now they change it to a strike. So 1-2 count now for Hayes. Top of the zone, does not catch it. It'll even it up 2 apiece on Jordan Hayes. Two. Grounder up the middle. Kenzie Brown is right there. Fields throws, and that is out number 1 of the inning for Kenzie Brown.
And you could just see how confident she was just with that ball coming straight at her. I mean, it wasn't hit very hard, but still, just the poise that she has in that circle, it really is unmatched. And as a batter, I feel like you have to feel some sort of fear coming into bat there.
Coming up now looks to be a pinch hitter for Caitlin Maciel. He'll be Kelly Wellahan, the freshman.
Yeah.
Stepping in for her first at-bat today. And it'll be her 6th at-bat of the year. She is 0 for 5. Now facing one of the best pitchers in college as she tries the slap hit bunt. Pulls back but still catches the outside for strike 1.
Fielders in on the corners here.
A little bit disrespectful, not expecting much power. That one almost hits the third base coach for the Tigers.
Yeah, I think it's because she was showing bunt at first. Now they're kind of pulling back a little bit. But the third baseman, Matroni, still pretty far in, expecting maybe a bunt here.
0-2 count. Brown on Wellahan. Line drive, and coming in was Wendell. Hauling it in shallow left. They didn't believe she had any power, and they believed right as the line drive has no juice behind it, and Wendell is there for it. And now Peyton Clifford singled her last time up, broke up the no-hitter. We'll see what she can do here. First pitch. Brown on Clifford. Swing and a miss inside. Can't catch up to the heater for strike 1.
And that definitely has to be a confidence booster for Kenzie Brown there, as she normally doesn't go on the inside there, but just a great job throwing these hitters off.
0-1. fouled back. It'll be an 0-2 now, and with 2 down, no one on, things are looking bleak for Clifford in this at-bat, as Kenzie Brown likely looking to go after her and get the 3-strike, you're out. The 0-2 from Brown. Grounded, soft to second. Fields throws and out in time.
I think one of the most underrated things about this ASU squad is their fielding. I think they definitely have some good fielders with Jasmine Roberts in there.
Yeah, Roberts to Shep for the 4-3 ground out to end the inning. So no strikeouts for Kenzie Brown in that inning of work as we now move to the bottom of the 5th.
As Take Me Out to the Ball Game plays. Do you know what? I think I want you to sing this song.
Be out to the crowd. Give me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I never go back, 'cause it's root for the Devils.
We can't. We're not supposed to be impartial.
They're the home team.
Yeah.
Shame, because it's
1,
2,
2,
3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Yay! That was great.
Thank you very much.
I wanted to sing with you. As there's some Sabrina Carpenter playing.
Yeah. I'll still buy the Waymo. I owe you guys.
Are we getting pizza after this?
Why not?
I'm hungry. Although I did eat in the dining hall before this. The dining hall actually.
I didn't.
If you're at the ASU
I keep smelling
Gordon
like
Commons,
popcorn. Preston over here next to us had a pretzel earlier.
Oh my gosh, I love soft pretzels. If you're my family or you know me, you know how much I love soft pretzels. If you give me that in a Kenzie Brown jersey, I might be set for life.
Moving to the bottom of the 5th now. It's Yaya Acuna now for her second at bat. Lined out to left, but did score
Great
when she
walk-up
came
song.
into pinch run.
Reminds me of like father-daughter dances, this song. I can say what can
Is it shocking that I wouldn't know what a father-daughter dance would look like?
that you do or don't?
Don't.
That makes no sense. Why would you not know? I'm kidding. That was some acting for you from my acting days.
I know I got a beard, but I'm not. I'm not Unc.
I mean, you are technically older than me by like a month.
Okay, maybe I'm Unc then. Yeah, one of my buddies turned actually he turned 20 because he took a gap year.
Oh.
But he turned 20 a few days before, and I'm like, happy birthday, Unc. Is that one? Yaya Acuna slaps this one into left center over the shortstop's head, just barely out of reach for Bricker. It's a leadoff single for the Sun Devils. I almost said for the Padres.
Brooker only 5'7", just barely got over. I wonder if she had a little bit of a higher jumper, a few more inches, she could have gotten that ball.
I'm 5'8", and I also have no jumper. Maybe I would have caught. No, I definitely.
I'm 5'4", and I can't jump. So.
This one grounded foul. First pitch of the at bat for Ashleigh Mejia. She did start out in right field. And Katie Chester at the 3-hole was DHing.
Yeah, kind of surprised that they took Katie Chester out as one of their best players. Interested to see why. Maybe after the game they'll tell us.
And an interesting rule as another foul pole side for Ashleigh Mejia is that Mejia started as the right fielder and now she's DHing. An interesting move. I didn't know you were allowed to. Of course, like if I'm playing MLB The Show and I'm like, I don't want this guy fielding, I'm going to have him DH. And then they're like, oh, now you got to have your pitcher bat.
Yeah.
But
will MLB The Show mention?
San Diego Studios, please bring it back to Game Pass. I'm not paying $70 for it.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I just dropped 20 on 2K, but it was on sale. I had to.
True.
The 1-2, grounded foul. Some spin on it. Looked like it would have gone down the line for third baseman Jordan Hayes. $2K is a lot of fun. I would get it if you have Xbox. $20.
I do have an Xbox. I haven't really been playing a lot of video games. I've been doing a lot of homework.
Crazy that we're in school. Crazy that you're doing homework.
Homework
Yes.
if my parents are listening, if my friends are listening, doom scrolling.
A lot of doom scrolling. Caitlin Maciel, the catcher, trying to frame that one. Does not work. As that's a line drive. It's going to hook foul. It looked like it would have been an RBI double for Ashleigh Mejia.
Yeah, this ASU squad has definitely had a few close calls with that one. And then Kaylee Pond, or was it, I believe it was Emily Shep, who almost had a home run.
It was Kaylee Pond.
It was Kaylee Pond, man. I was so close.
The foul back into the net on the 2-2. So a great job fighting. Fielder's choice in the first inning. Grounder to the pitcher her last time up in the third. And with Yaya Acuna on first, who does have a steal today. The 2-2. Grounder through the 3-4 hole. Yaya Acuna going for third. The throw from right is in time. A fantastic throw from Ali Capello in right. Gets Yaya Acuna. She got a little bit too eager there, as that's the first out of the inning.
I think that they want to challenge this call here. As Yaya coming in, when they said that out call, she kind of put up the hands on the ears saying that she wanted it to be reviewed. I believe that they are.
And that was a bang-bang play, very close. But one hell of a throw from Ali Capello. Am I allowed to say hell of a?
That's a great question.
I'm going to ask Preston for some feedback here. Preston, am I allowed? No? I severely apologize. I meant to say heck of a throw then. Please don't tell on me, Preston. He says I'm good.
That was a pretty close call there. Don't really know if they're going to change the call or as we
They
go.
are going to review it here.
Okay, as we go into a little bit of an intermission here.
So we're going to pull up the review on our board. I don't have it.
You know, I don't have it. I mean, I could pull up our broadcast and listen back to what we were saying, but that's about it. Or maybe I can.
I'm going on a Stream East. I don't think they have it.
Hold on. Oh, I think I have ESPN Plus.
Yeah, Stream East doesn't have it.
As we take. Oh, as I
Oh, yep, a Spectrum ad.
as I get an ad. We're gonna have to talk for a minute. You're gonna have to hear us talk about random things for a minute. What do you think about the Padres and Nick Castellanos and all the 1 year signings? Really, all these short term stuff. I feel like we've been doing a lot.
Well,
at least with Bogarts
it's
and-
all because of the tragic passing of Peter Seidler. It's all because of the tragic passing of Peter Seidler. You know, he loved to spend money.
I believe that they're actually looking at the call at second. They got her at first, but they're looking at Ashleigh Mejia trying to stretch it to second base. As I think that they got her.
Yeah, that is an out at
Yeah.
second.
As
Some innovation from us on Blaze Radio. That
Yeah.
is going to be an out clear as day at second.
Yeah, looks like at least
the
from the
question
from the angle that we're seeing.
Question also is the out call at third, if that was in time, but
I believe the
'cause
out
they-
call in third looked like it was in time. But let me.
oh, we're going to look at it. Yep, the grounder to right, and an absolute throw. Might not have been in time at third. We're going to get the slow-mo here. That's very close. Going frame by frame.
I think
I
got
think
her.
that is an out. So a bang-bang
Although
double.
she might have tipped it right there. As I think some people are saying yay. Some people don't know what's going on. Okay, so they're going to call it an out.
That's a double play,
Wow.
a phenomenal one. It's a 9-5. Was that a 9-5-6 double play?
Did not think you'd be saying that, as this might be the spark that this Pacific squad needs, as they're fired up.
So that goes from 2 in scoring position with no out for Kaylee Pond, who's just been phenomenal in the slugging category, to now no on for Kaylee Pond and 2 outs. And we could very well see the end of the 5th here in a few moments. That one low and in, it's going to miss for ball 1. Kaylee Pond 1 for 1. She singled and RBI'd her last time out to right, walked her last time up in the third, as that one will miss up and away for ball 2.
I mean, wow. The innovation, number one in innovation, ASU there. I think that's what just happened with.
Number 1 in innovation.
Yes.
Here comes the 2-0. That'll miss outside for ball 3, and I do not think that Alcaraz wants to pitch to Kaylee Pond here with how phenomenal she's been at hitting it for extra base hits. So here comes the 3-0. Pond likely laying off of it.
Yeah, Jasmine Roberts, she's on deck.
And that one, middle in for strike 1 is, what do you know, Kaylee Pond takes the 3-0. And it does catch the outside, the inner edge of it, as now a 3-1 for Alcaraz on Pond. The pitch, 3-1. Line drive to right. It gets down in front of the right fielder, Capello. So it's a 2-out single, some 2-out magic, as Jasmine Roberts comes out to some kiss.
That would have at least scored 1 if that double play didn't happen. Probably scored 2. This is definitely the break that the Pacific Tigers needed. But we'll see if they can still capitalize. There is somebody on first with Jasmine Roberts, who's been having a great day so far. She's had a double in the first inning.
Yeah, so 2 RBI double. First pitch takes it high for ball 1. A high changeup, it looked like. And you really don't want to hang a breaking or an off-speed pitch, especially at the top of the zone. That one, line drive, it's going to hook foul. It won't get down. So a 1-1 count now for Jasmine Roberts.
Jasmine Roberts, she's really been playing more of a utility role for this squad. I've seen her play third base, shortstop, and today she's playing second base. Really going all throughout the infield, being wherever this ASU squad needs.
The last pitch caught the zone low and away. Here's the 1-2. Inside, misses for ball 2. It'll even it up to a piece. First time up, a 2 RBI double. Her last time up, a fielder's choice. Third, it was a 5-4 fielder's choice. Left her on. I believe Kaylee Pond was ruled out at second. Here's the 2-2. Swing, left center, going back at the wall. It's on the track. Throwing it in. It's going to be an RBI double for Jasmine Roberts as Kaylee Pond slides home head first to put the Devils up 5-0. 10 hits for this ASU offense. Playing phenomenally as Samantha Swan gets ready for her at-bat with a runner in scoring position.
She pretty much put that the same exact place that she got the double in the first inning. as Samantha Swan, the catcher, comes up to bat with Jasmine Roberts dancing on second base. Lots of smiles throughout. I mean, really, both squads have been in high spirits this game.
And a pitching change to come for Pacific. Out comes Justice Alcaraz, who had a really good job of settling in 70 total pitches, 4 1/3, 6 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, and only 1 extra base hit allowed, that being that double. But now coming in, it's Sophia Lambaran, the freshman, into the circle.
Number 14, Sophia
Lambaran, apologies. As Samantha Swan, hit by pitcher first time up, singled her last time in the 4th. Now stepping in the 5th. Looking to drive in another one as Jasmine Roberts stands in at second in scoring position.
Samantha Swan from Georgetown, Texas. If anybody's from Georgetown, Texas, shout out to them. She's been at ASU all 3 years as a junior. Pretty much been their everyday catcher through this season so far.
Lambaran making her 3rd appearance of relief. 1.62 ERA, a .69 whip. She's pitched for 4 1/3. She's given up 2 hits, 1 walk. She struck out 1. She did allow 1 run. We'll see what she does here, inheriting a run on second. The lefty pitcher, the southpaw, pitching in against the right-handed Samantha Swan for a ball to start off her evening.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of lefties pitch so far, at least
outside does not catch the zone. It'll be 2-0.
in our short times as calling softball games.
2-0 count. That one right down the middle for strike 1, so some patience from Samantha Swan. I believe that's called keyholing, just waiting for her pitch.
I have not heard that before.
I learned it from MLB The Show.
Okay.
This one, grounder, 3-4 hole, he gets through. It's going to be an RBI single. Actually, they're going to hold Jasmine Roberts at third, so spoke a little too soon. Now runners on the corners for Brooklyn Ulrich, who's 0 for 2 today, looking to get her first base hit. Actually, they're going to pull Ulrich, and they're going to send out Ryan Brown, the utility third base junior, who has, I've seen Ryan Brown. She can hit it really well, and she does a really good job of fielding it at the hot corner. But Ryan Brown, the transfer from Tennessee.
Yeah, Tennessee making it really far in the college softball playoffs last year.
Ryan Brown, no RBIs so far on the regular season. She's batting .200 with a 756 OPS. Looking to get her first RBI of the Big 26. This one, grounder up the middle. 4-3 in time, so it's a 1-pitch ground out. And that'll end the inning.
As I see some rally caps on the Pacific bench. I see some water cups on some hats. Those are very creative, at least the way that I'm seeing. I see 2 cups on top of a hat. I also see one that's kind of in the bend of the hat. I see 2 there, kind of like goggles almost.
And they better hope that the rally caps work. As likely coming out for a 6th inning of work will be Kenzie Brown.
As there she goes.
Yep, there she is. And
Going
they
back.
are struggling today. 1 hit, 1 walk. Struck out 8 times as a team. They're 1 of 16 as a team. And that translates to a goose egg, a donut on the scoreboard at Farrington.
Yeah, currently coming to the top of the 6th. Score is 0-5. Pacific, like you said, with 1 hit, 2 errors. ASU has 11 hits, no errors. This has definitely been the Sun Devils game so far, as they've been orchestrating pretty much this whole time, dictating how this game goes. The Pacific hasn't really had too much success against Kenzie Brown. Although it has been a valiant effort that they've been getting. Currently, I believe they were doing better than Northwestern was doing the last time they played against Kenzie Brown. So definitely
They
props
did get
to them.
run ruled.
Yeah, they did.
Although I believe 5 of those runs came in the bottom of the 6th.
Yes, that did happen.
This inning, we'll see Zadie Tagalog, and then the lineup will flip over. We'll see Ali Capello and then Olivia Sylvester here in the top of the 6th at Farrington. As the sun coming out a little bit more, I'm going to put on my shades.
Yeah, I forgot my shades today. Probably should have brought those.
You know what? You're doing play-by-play. You can have mine.
No, it's okay. It's
All
okay.
right. I forgot you're also wearing
Yeah,
actual glasses
I
too.
do.
So.
I do also have glasses on, as that first pitch is on the outside of ball, starting off the top of the 6th. Although we were sitting there shades, so I can see pretty well, and
Yeah.
I cleaned my glasses before I left. So
Yeah, it could be worse. We could be sitting out on it's in deep center.
True, that is true. As that only bunted, caught Swan, as that'll be the first out of the inning. That one was just bunted, popped up a little bit, and that was a pretty easy catch for Swan there. As the lineup turns over, Capello in the right field comes into the batter's box, as she hasn't had too much success today trying to turn around, as that ball will be down. As the count is now 1-0, 1 out. As I don't know if you can hear the Pacific squad, they're still throwing their chance out there, as that was painted on the outside corner, down in the zone. Count is now 1-1. But Pacific, you would think maybe they're not in as high spirits as they are. And that one will kind of be a check swing, but got some of that ball, as that'll go to the right side, foul.
And the Home Depot theme on the radio.
Emily Shep tried to maybe make a play on that ball. She's at first base, didn't quite get to it. As the count is 1-2, 1 out, nobody on base. As that is swung at. That was a healthy hack there, way too early, looking for the fastball. That was a screwball down in the zone. Kenzie Brown just tricked her all the way. As Thank You Next plays. This it's just funny. As Kenzie Brown throws that one, that'll be down and away. Starting off a lot of these at-bats with a ball through this inning. A little bit uncharacteristic of her, but she's definitely still mowing through. As the pitch here, swung on, left field, and that'll be, as she goes to second, throw in, not in time, as that'll be a double for Olivia Sylvester, and that is the first, I believe, extra base hit this Pacific squad has had this entire game.
Just the second hit today. It was a single that broke up the no-hitter. The double there from Ali Capello.
Yeah, Tanya Whittle just...
Or was that Sylvester?
I believe it was Sylvester.
It was Sylvester.
As Tanya Whittle couldn't make a play out in left field.
Some 2-out magic from Sylvester, who again led the Tigers in every major category and then some offensively last season.
As the first baseman comes in here. We'll see if Pacific can capitalize on this opportunity. a rare one that Kenzie Brown is giving them, as that one will be swung on and missed. Healthy hack there, as that one will be down in the zone. As the score is 0-5 in the top of the 6. Count is 0-1. 2 outs. As that was another healthy hack, and that was a rise ball up, going south-north there. As the count is now 0-2 here at Farrington Stadium. And the pitch from Brown. Swung on and missed, as that'll be the end of the top of the 6. As Kenzie Brown is just showing off a masterclass of how good she is.
Another double-digit strikeout performance. I believe that's her 4th of the season for double-digit strikeouts. Now sitting at 50 on the year as she continues to just play, or that's 53 on the year now, as she's just playing some phenomenal softball.
As Matroni comes up to bat next for this ASU squad, and then we'll flip back up to the top of the order with Tanya Windle and Emily Shep.
Tanya Windle currently still hitless on the day. Not necessarily something you want to see. She's yet to get on base. Actually, it says she has a steal, so she did get on base. But no hits so far for Tanya Windle. And not necessarily something you want to see out of your leadoff hitter.
Sorry, I had to fix my headset there.
All good. I have to do it from time to time, too.
The hair gets in the way. The ears are already hurting.
We've got the yellow gear, and, you know, it's infamous for Blaze Radio.
The yellow gear is pretty tough as we come into the bottom of the 6. The score is 0-5. ASU with 11 hits, Pacific with only 2. Pacific with 2 errors as well, ASU with none. As the number 9 hole hitter, Avery Matroni, comes in, playing third base today.
Matroni 1 for 2 with an RBI. Currently batting .300 on the year, including today's stats.
As the pitch here, that'll be clipped at the top, strike 1. As the count is 0-1, no outs. And the pitch, swung on, and that'll be caught in right field. First out of this bottom of the 6. Hey, shout out to all the people who do bottom of the 6.
Like me, every Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Mountain Time until daylight savings. Then it'll be 6:30 Pacific.
There you go.
We'll say 6:30 Arizona. Or tune in every Thursday at 1 p.m. local for DJ shift as well with your boy Cash Money. Do you have a DJ shift?
I do not. As Tanya Whittle shows bunt but pulls back. That ball will get away from the catcher. Count is 1-0. As the order flips. Tanya Windle coming in. Hasn't gotten a hit today. 0 for 3. As that ball is swung on, that'll hit the wall on the right side as she's thinking too, and she'll get there. Tanya Whittle will get into second base with 1 out. As Emily Shep is definitely not the gal that you want in the box, with a great opportunity for ASU to tack on some more.
Yeah, Tanya Windle before this, a pop out to short, line out to short, We talked about how Amanda Bricker was really, really efficient at getting Tanya Wendell out, and of course the fielder's choice as well. And now she's finally got her first hit of the day. It's by way of a double.
As that pitch there is outside for Emily Shep, one of the star hitters on this ASU squad. There's quite a few of them, but she's definitely one of them. And the pitch there, that'll be fouled off to the right, just barely didn't become a souvenir.
I mean, it wouldn't have been a souvenir.
Yeah,
anyways.
I was just thinking that because they do take the balls. I think they should let them keep it. I think that's just me, though.
I think it should be signed by Sparky, and then they should keep it.
Ooh, signed by Sparky. Pitch there on the outside, doesn't quite clip the corner there. Count is 2-1, 1 out. As there's a Devil on second base. Again, the score is 0-5. Pitch here. That'll be low. Got a little bit away from the catcher. Wendell thinking about going to third, but didn't quite go. I think that was the wise decision there. Count is 3-1. The pitch. Swung on, skied out to center field, and that will not be caught as runners go. That'll score one, as the score is now 0-6. Emily Shep will get an RBI there, an RBI double there. And that was just barely not caught in center field there by Tagallo.
Another mound visit for the team as Sophia Lambaran yet to collect a full inning of work, and she's already allowed 3 hits. I believe that's now, that's 1 earned run, and that's now consecutive. That's back-to-back doubles allowed by Sophia Lambaran. As things are getting away from them, the Devils now lead 6-0, and with the run rule coming to the plate in what would be Yaya Acuna.
I think it might be Katie Chester, if I'm not mistaken. I see her with a bat and a helmet on. Number 12.
Looks like Katie Chester might be coming back.
Fun fact about Katie Chester, she also had the home run that was pretty much a walk-off home run against Northwestern. And she caused a mercy rule, so could happen again here. We'll see if it's another kind of curse. I know we've been having a lot of those this time around.
Katie Chester is a transfer from an SEC school, the Missouri. That's the Missouri Tigers, ain't it?
Yeah. I believe so, yeah.
She attended Liberty North High School in Liberty, Missouri. She was a 2-time first-team All-State selection, and she's second all-time in home runs in the state of Missouri. If she comes back to the plate here, you cannot leave anything for her to hit, because this game will be over at the crack of a bat.
As in the first, she got a single. Got taken out of the game for a little bit, but she's back in it. Another star player on this team. We'll see what she can do here with 1 out.
Katie Chester did enter today, batting .423 with a 1,200 OPS, 2 home runs, 11 RBIs, as she's looking for home run number 3.
That ball will go back to the backstop. Emily Shep is now at third base.
Off the wild pitch. Need to get things controlled, as I believe they have a reliever. It's Carly Mulcahy in the circle.
As that ball will be down in the zone, but it'll be a strike. Count is 1-1, 1 out. Again, the score is 0-6 in the bottom of the 6th.
Making her second appearance, her first out of the pen, and her ERA currently sitting at 24.5. An 0-1 record. She allowed 8 runs on 7 hits and 2 walks in her 2 innings of work in her first start of the year.
And that last ball was up. The count is 2-1 for Katie Chester, as that one skied out to center. That'll be a single. That'll bring in 1. Score is now 0-7. Katie Chester getting in there with some action. That'll be her first RBI of the day, as she's now 2 for 2. Now Ashleigh Mejia, number 24, coming up to bat.
They're going to send out Nehanda Lewis now to pinch run for Katie Chester. And Ashleigh Mejia back to the plate, 1 for 3 today. Fielder's choice, ground out to the pitcher, and a single her last time up.
ASU looking to end this game early, as the pitch here will be swung on and missed.
Is it selfish I don't want it to end yet so then I could get another half inning of play-by-play?
No, I don't think that's selfish. I think when I'm doing softball games, I never want them to end. I just love doing them. And the pitch here will be swung on, a little dribbler to the pitcher, throw to first, out. That'll be the second out of the inning, as Lewis will go up to second base.
And here comes the batter you did not want to see. It's Kaylee Pond, 2 for 2 today. Missed a home run by maybe a foot or two.
Yeah, we got trouble up to bat pretty much. Pitch there on the outside, but it'll be clipped. That'll be and that'll be a strike. Count is 0-1. There's 2 outs. Score is 0-7. Pitch here. That'll be skied out in between left and center, as Zahia Lewis will come in, and that will be the end of the game. A technically walk-off for Kaylee Pond.
Yeah, phenomenal hit to left center. Extra base hit gets the job done, and with Nehanda Lewis's blazing speed, it was going to happen even with a single from Kaylee Pond, but that'll do it from Farrington. Our final score, ASU shuts out the Pacific Tigers, due in large part to a phenomenal offensive performance. The offense goes a combined 15 of 30 with standout performances from the middle of the lineup with Kaylee Pond, Jasmine Roberts, and Samantha Swan. Can't forget about Emily Shep's performance, but really the name you got to look out for, it's Kenzie Brown. Phenomenal day in the circle. 6 innings pitched, didn't need a 7th. 6-7. 2 hits allowed, 1 walk, 10 strikeouts, and 81 total pitches. Again, another phenomenal day in the circle for Kenzie Brown. She gets her 4th win of the year, and I believe that's her 4th straight now in the circle, as they're going to chant the
ASU
ASU fight song.
And who would you give your MVP to?
It's got to be combined. Of course, Kenzie Brown, phenomenal in the circle. You know, the pitching, the shutout, the complete game shutout, really. But, again, the offense, just the fantastic performance.
Yeah, I think
from Jasmine Roberts went 2 for 3 with 3 RBIs. Kaylee Pond 3 for 3 with 2 RBIs. Again, just barely missing that home run. Few players did go hitless, but ain't nothing that they can't fix going forward, as ASU quick to double-digit wins, now 10-1 on the year. Pacific 1-9. The loss handed to Alexa Lewis, as she only collects 1 out today.
Yeah, as the number 22 ranked ASU squad finishes this weekend, they won all of their games this weekend, which we'll see if that brings that ranking up a few spots, or I should say down. Yeah, it would be down, right? Would it be up?
You
down?
would rank up. The number would go down,
up.
but you would rank up.
There we go. You'd rank up. Just a phenomenal job by this ASU squad this whole weekend, really showing how good they are on offense, defense, and of course pitching.
That'll do it from us. 8 runs on 15 hits for the Sun Devils. They pitch Kenzie Brown pitches the shutout. They have 0 runs on 2 hits, and of course the 2 errors from Amanda Bricker certainly didn't help. The Devils come away with a phenomenal not only a flawless performance at the Kajokawa Classic, but they win in the finale, going a flawless, perfect performance and weekend at the Littlewood Invitational. That's all from us. I'm Cash Money Versailles. With me, Reese Chell. And stay tuned. Again, follow us on Instagram at cashmoney_films, at Reese Chell Sports, and at Blaze Radio Sports for all updates. And we'll see you next time from Blaze Radio.
As they close this one out with some Tate McRae. Gotta love it.